Hi friends! So today is starting my challenge of doing a YouTube video consistently, and I gotta say it's already been a challenge for me. I'm in a weird headspace. I think the realization of losing my job has sort of settled, and I called my dad earlier, and his reaction was just sort of like, "Oh man, maybe you could be a waitress." I thought, okay, I think this is going to be one of those things, like so many things these past several years, I'm going to have to just do alone and just really uh, dig deep and find my strength. And so I was trying to decide before I hit the record button what this should be about. And I kind of just got a thought downloaded into my head, and it went, break it down again. And it really comes from this Tears for Fears song, Break It Down Again, where he says, they make no mention of the beauty of decay. And I love that line, and I love that song. It's one of my favorites by them. If you aren't familiar with Tears for Fears, they are an 80s synth pop band from England who are amazing. I've seen them live not too long ago, actually, and I love them so much. But if you don't know about them, if you're a youngin', I sincerely recommend you check them out. If you're older like me, then you're definitely familiar with them. They play their songs everywhere, even now. You can go in the grocery store and hear something like "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" or "Shout" or "Head Over Heels" or something. I mean, they're still relevant musically, I guess you could say. So, but that's beside the point. I just wanted to give a little love to Tears for Fears because I love them so much. Um, the point of the video is that, and I think a lot of people are going through this. I know a lot of people that are moving currently. I know just even watching YouTube videos, a lot of content creators are talking about how there's just a lot of change, intense change happening at the moment. And we are all connected, I do believe. So, of course, we're all feeling it too in different ways on different levels. So, I think it gets emphasized the the beauty of what's to come, and we forget that there is beauty in the breakdown. And that's another song. I don't remember who sings that one, Beauty in the Breakdown. I don't think that's the title of it, but she sings that in it. But anyway, um now that's gonna bother me, but that's okay. I'm gotta keep going. I'll look at it afterwards. uh everything everything goes through seasons, and you can't have a summer without a winter. And I know my energy is kind of low. Maybe it's not coming through on the camera. I don't know. But I believe in authenticity and being as real with you as possible. So I'm not going to try to put on my actor face and get through it. I just want to share my life journey, and you share yours with us. And to kind of just, I don't even know if this is encouragement. Maybe in a way it is. But to me, everything is binary. There's two sides, and it's one coin. And yes, there is the growth part of the coin, but there's also the death part of the coin, and that's the decay, that's the loss, that's the change and the transition, and it's just a part of life. But why, as humans, why do our egos struggle with that and want to hold on to the past, even if it's painful, even if it kills us? It's familiar. It's like that saying about, better the devil you know than the one you don't. Because I think intuitively we all know there's pros and cons to everything. So even letting go of that, you're moving towards something that, yes, it's going to be better in a lot of respects. There's still going to be aspects that um, will not be perfect, because, of course, nothing is perfect. Why do we even have this idea of perfection? I think it really messes with our heads if we're going to live on a planet where there is no perfection. Um, so, sorry, this lady just pulled up in the house next to me that's for sale. So, I I get distracted filming by the window, but it has the best lighting. um, I think it's good to acknowledge where you are in your life journey. And of course, everyone's in different stages, phases, paths. We're all so unique, which is a beautiful thing. Everybody's so different. It's wild when you really think about it. Like, not just even physical characteristics, excuse me, that are different, but preferences and ways of thinking and the way you were raised or where you live. It's like we're all just a bunch of little wildflowers, or flowers in general, very just different and beautiful in its own way. So that's another thing is I have to remind myself, like, don't compare myself with other people's journey because I can't see the full picture. I don't know their path, and I'm not them. I'm not in their meat suits of humanity. So it's going to be completely different. And it's okay to be in that breakdown phase. It's okay to be in your winter. It's okay to be in your fall. I guess that might be more apt actually. Fall is the starting of the decay and the death and the breakdown. And fall is so beautiful. Everybody loves, not everybody, but a lot of people love fall, right? It's a favorite season for many. But if we really think about what it represents, it is the breakdown. It is the decay. It's the beauty of the breakdown. And that's okay because there's something magical about that. Even without looking at it through the lens of, oh, spring and summer coming. The heck with spring and summer. Let's just appreciate fall and winter in those months where things aren't growing. We're losing them. We're losing things. And I think that's another thing. I think this season with the holidays, so many of us are carrying grief and loss, death, myself included. It's going to be holidays without my mom. And she was kind of the family glue. So now it's just sort of like, it's kind of up to my dad and my stepmom. But my stepmom has her own family. So it's different. It's not the same. And I don't have kids. I don't have a husband. Holidays are very strange because I think I have this expectation of what they should be or what I want them to be eventually. Please, Lord. I don't want to spend every holiday alone anymore. Or, I love seeing my dad and my brother, but they're both married, and so it's like, it's different. It's different when it's not your little family you created. Or just, I don't know. Holidays are weird. Holidays are weird. Um, so I say all that to say, sorry, I kind of got off on a little tangent about my own journey just to share, so to open up, where I'm coming from. They're hard for a lot of us. They're weird for a lot of us. They're mixed emotions because they're beautiful too. And there are people who don't have anyone to spend the holidays with, and my heart is just going out to everybody that is alone or homeless or can't see someone for one reason or another, can't be with the ones they love, whatever. Everyone's circumstances are so different, or maybe you don't celebrate the holidays, so that's weird in its own way. Excuse me. I'm not gonna edit it out. I don't edit anything out, so you get it. I don't think you probably even heard that, but a little air coming from my throat. I think I just want, and this is for myself and everyone, just for us to give compassion to ourselves and others during this time. Things can get weird, people can be weird, it can get very materialistic, which is so disheartening. That's something that's meant to be the cause of connection. These holidays, I feel like if we really truly embody the spirit of them, like Thanksgiving, it's gratitude, love, peace, connection. Same with Christmas. And it's just such a weird world we live in, such an upside down matrix, that it's all about buying things. So went down that train track. I got to get back to the breaking it down again, because my introverted intuition, for those of you that follow cognitive functions and psychology, I have to keep it linear as much as possible. So we're going to bring it back around. We're going to turn the ship around. Um, so just be kind to yourself and others, and trust your journey. That's what I'm doing. It's weird, and sometimes I'm like, what in the twilight zone am I experiencing here? My dad even said, he said, if you didn't have bad luck, you wouldn't have luck at all. Like, thanks. Yeah, because he knows, you know, pretty much almost everything that I've gone through, which I don't share everything with you guys. I mean, maybe eventually I will, but it's like it's been a lot of different things in succession that just are heavy or hard. Um, and I want to get out of this season so bad. The struggle, um, and the weight of it. But I'm also trying to appreciate it because I know there's a purpose, and I know there's another side to it eventually, that nothing lasts forever, even the good stuff and the good times, unfortunately. Um, there is that balance, that yin and yang that has to be struck in life. And so finding that, finding the light, the dark, painting with both of them to make a beautiful tapestry that is life. And that is the challenge and the beauty. And so the beauty of decay. Thank you for letting me teach my impromptu lesson, sermon, whatever you want to call it. Um, I think that's what a lot of these videos will probably end up being. It's just me seeing what gets downloaded and wants to come through me and inspire or encourage or entertain, whatever it might be. And just let it be organic. Just the older I get, the less I want to play the games, and try to fit in a certain mold. It's very frustrating to me. So there you have it. All right, I appreciate each and every one of you and your time and your energy, and I send you so much love. Please take care of yourself and be well.